He was going to venture into the dark wood. The villagers had often warned him not to go there, but he felt deep inside that something awaited him there, something important. Part 2. Into the dark wood. As Braveheart stood at the edge of the forest, the air grew colder. The trees loomed like ancient giants, their twisted branches reaching out like skeletal hands. The birds, usually chirping with life, had gone silent. Even the wind seemed to hold its breath. Braveheart took a deep breath and stepped forward, his paws crunching softly on the layer of dead leaves that carpeted the forest floor. The path before him was narrow, winding, and covered in moss, as if no one had walked it in years. His senses were heightened. Every rustle of a leaf, every snap of a twig, seemed amplified in the silence. He could smell the damp earth, the scent of decaying wood, and the faint aroma of something unfamiliar. His heart beat a little faster, but he didn't falter. He pressed on. Hours passed, or maybe it was just minutes. Time seemed to lose all meaning in the dark wood. The further he went, the darker it became. The sunlight, which had been bright and warm at the village, now barely filtered through the thick canopy above. The shadows seemed to grow longer and deeper, stretching across the path like creatures lurking just out of sight. Braveheart felt a presence around him, but not one that made him afraid. It was as though the forest itself was watching him, waiting to see what he would do. He wasn't sure what he was looking for, but something told him that the deeper he ventured, the closer he would get to understanding what lay ahead. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, Braveheart reached a clearing. In the center of the clearing stood an enormous, ancient tree. Its trunk was gnarled and twisted, and its roots seemed to stretch deep into the earth. The tree's bark was black as coal, and from its branches hung strange, glowing orbs, like will-o'-the-wisps, flickering with an eerie light. As Braveheart approached, he felt a surge of energy, something ancient, something powerful. The ground beneath his paws seemed to hum with a low, resonant sound, like the heartbeat of the forest itself. A voice, soft but unmistakable, echoed through the clearing. "You have come." Braveheart's ears pricked up. The voice was not human. It was something else, something that seemed to come from the earth, the trees, and the wind itself. He glanced